Hey everyone, I'm going to be walking you through a project that I had just done. It's going to be called a Readme Generator, and it's kind of just like it says. In this project, I use Node to basically create a template for a README file. I'm actually going to be using it to create my README file for this project. Don't mind this one; that's actually an old one. Um, but in this case, so what we would do is we're going to be using Node. So to use this, you'll want to open the integrated terminal. If you have not, or for me, I've already installed the dependencies, but you would want to type npm I to install the dependencies. In this case, I already have them, as you can see where it says this node modules. And so in that case, after that, you would want to run the command to actually make the prompt go through, which in this case is going to be node, and then you're calling the file that is actually going to run the function, which is the index.js. So this is going to walk you through the steps of creating a README file, or not through the steps, it's actually going to do it for you. But in this case, what we will be doing is, sorry, I need to get rid of that space. But I'll be using this to create my actual README file for this project. I've got everything copy and pasted here. So I just wanted to kind of run through it. That way you guys can see it for a real life example, show you what my project will actually look like. Um, so yeah, this is, like I said, it's just using Node, and it's really just creating a template. It's using a template literal for the README file, and the information that you enter is going to be appended to the README file, basically using some of these functions that I created. But so it's going to walk you through all these different questions, like what does the user need to do to install the dependencies? How can the user use your application? For next, it'll be contributions in there. It also asks about tests as well. Um, and right here, it asks about the tests. In this case, there aren't any tests for this. This is a pretty straightforward project. And it actually gives you an option for a few different licenses that I selected to put on here. In this case, there's MIT, Apache. This stands for, I forgot the acronym, but it stands for something. And then it also gives you an option for none if you don't need a license. But in this case, I'm going to put MIT just to kind of show you, because it also includes a pretty cool thing with the badging on there. Um, what is my GitHub username? It's going to be jvandyne, jcvandyne at yahoo.com. And from there, it successfully wrote my README, and I'll kind of show you the actual README file itself. So the first thing is going to be the title, and then from there, it's actually going to be the badge that it's licensed under. Short description. This is actually going to be a table of contents, so this will be there for you every time. These are actually fully functional, so you're able to click all of these, and it'll kind of navigate throughout the page. And then from there, yeah, it'll just take you to whatever they're looking at. Usually that'll be for larger projects. Maybe I wouldn't have needed it on this one, but that way they can, if it is larger and it is a pretty large scale project, it can kind of go through everything. But yeah, like I mentioned, it's got the license badge here. Um, and then it also has the link for the license information. So that'll kind of protect you and your project for any project you do in the future. And yeah, so if you feel the need to use this, feel free. And if you ever feel like you need to reference this, which I don't think you should, you're able to obviously give me credit in any sort of project that you may do. But yeah, if you ever need to reach out to me, obviously my contact information is here. And yeah, thank you guys and have a great day.